Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are high atop the birdcage for the home opener for the Lady Wolves and your Davis Wolves as they get ready to battle the Stratford Bulldogs here on this Friday night, the final day of the fall semester for the Wolves. We're kind of playing a little bit of an odd time, 4 and 5:30.
Yeah, way early.
Way early. I know most students were done with their semester tests and stuff around that time. Miss Gilbert ended up saying, hey, they're done. Let's go home and send everybody home. Now, me being the Sooner fan that I am, I've got to be thinking like, it's because she wants everybody to get home and watch the game.
Yeah,
right?
no doubt. Because there is a game going on tonight.
There is a large game going on tonight in Norman. The Alabama Crimson Tide coming to Norman for the opening round of the college football playoffs. So we're going to have some good basketball games here before that. But, Wolves and the Lady Wolves opened the season the other night in Little Axe. Lady Wolves got the win. Boys, came out on the wrong end of that one. They were Little Axe was a good shooting team. Came out hot.
Now, I'll tell you what, there is something about playing in Little Axe. There is something you walk into some another dimension when you walk into that gym that the Wolves, the Lady Wolves not so much, but the Wolves have always had trouble, getting the buckets to fall. The fouls really didn't ever go their way when they played in Little Axe. So there's just something about that gym that is not friendly for the Wolves when they get up there. So doesn't surprise me. But you know what? It's going to be I think it's going to be a season of change a little bit.
It is, as you and I both are well aware. A lot of guys graduated last year, so a really, really young team. Only 2 seniors on the team this season. A lot of freshmen and sophomores starting for the Wolves. And really, the Lady Wolves, too. They're a young team as well.
Yeah,
so,
no doubt.
It is a season of change. New coach at the helm for the boys, Coach Schrader. Of course, Coach Brown, a new assistant coach on the sideline for the girls with Jordan Brown, former Lady Wolf herself. So it is a season of change, but I think they're going to get better. Now, the bug that has bitten the boys thus far already is the injury.
Yeah.
I believe I saw another one today in a boot. Hopefully. Look, we got to get through today, and then you get the 2-week break before you come back from the Christmas holiday, and then you go right in. I think we play like on Monday night, and then you got an Arbuckle Winter Classic right here that same weekend. So, the injury bug has bitten them, but that's to be seen. We all kind of expect that coming out of football and going directly into basketball. So it's a tough thing that the Wolves have had to try to fight through in the past. They're going to do a great job at it, and they'll be back. But unfortunately, right now, having to miss out on a few key players. But Lady Wolves, I think they're getting ready for the national anthem. So we're going to step away for just a second while they do the national anthem, and we'll be back here in just a second to bring you guys to the start of this game. We'll see y'all then.
All right, we're back. Have a new individual commentating with me. Bobby had to step away for a second. So we're going to have the better Alexander on the mic with us right now. So
I appreciate that, Chad. Thank you.
Welcome. I do have you probably don't need it, but we do have a roster here.
Hey, there's a lot of new faces down there.
There's a lot of new faces on both. I walked up, and Bobby's like, I got these rosters. I said, thank you.
Yeah.
Because,
need.
both there's been a change in both. And so excited for the home season here to happen in the Bird Center. In the Bird Center? Right? Pete Bird?
Yeah.
We're high aloft in the birdhouse. Both teams going to come out. I know one individual for Stratford. I don't know the young lady's name. She's number 23. This is her third year starting. She has been a menace at the post the last 2 seasons, so I have no doubt that she will be their go-to person in the middle. And I know up at Dale a couple of years ago, we were trying to, slow her down, so we played a zone. Then they started stretching out with some three-point shooting. So starters for the Lady Wolves going to be Montana Carter, Heidi Schroeder, Casey Chancellor, Lily Heffley, and Jacoby Lanoy. Carter will jump.
Lady Bulldogs will win the tip, and the 11, she'll swing it close side to 15. She'll look to work into 23. Deny that one. Far side with 4. Back to the top. Down into 23 at the elbow. She'll swing it far corner to 4. 11. Skip past to 15. He'll work it back far side corner. 3. Tried to work it into 23.
That was exactly the look they wanted to get. Trying to get it at 23 in the low post position.
No, that's what they wanted that entire possession.
Yeah.
So Jacoby will be the one to bring it up for the Lady Wolves. She'll swing it to Montana. Montana to Heidi. Heidi to Montana. Back to Heidi. She'll go to Casey. To Lane. I'm all over the place. Hang on. Let me slow down. Lanoy for 3. No good. Hit the top of the backboard, and they'll call it out of bounds. It'll go the other way.
The new faces getting you right. Hey, I'd be at the same boat. Lady Wolves going with a full court press.
4, she'll swing it. 23, far side to 11. Pass tipped and stolen by Little Heffley. She'll give it to Lanoy. Lanoy will bring it across half court. Swing it down into, who is that? That's Casey. She'll swing it back to Lanoy. Back to Casey. She'll go far side with Heidi. Carter, down into Heffley.
Dude, I want to see Heffley take that.
Oh, absolutely. That little short corner shot.
They're going to call travel. She had a little extra hop in her step there.
She did?
Yep.
It's all right. It happens.
Lady Wolves staying with the full court pressure.
Inbound to 23. She'll swing to 11. 11 will cross half court. Skip past the 4. Close side. Down into 23. From the elbow. It's good.
23 gets it in the box. She's going to go up with it.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. Lanoy. Skip past to break the press. Down into Casey. She'll give it to Heffley. Heffley for 2. No good. Just in and out. Offensive rebound. Down into Carter. Carter will take the jumper. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. 11. She'll break half court. Close corner with 15. 2. Back to the corner. 15 for 3. It'll fall. Lanoy looking for someone. She'll find Carter. Carter to Casey in the corner. She'll work it to Heidi. Heidi into Lanoy in the paint. That layup is good.
Like the ball movement by the Lady Wolves?
No, I think that's definitely going to be a big thing for the Lady Wolves, being able to just find creases and just work the ball around.
That is going to be Casey's first foul, I believe.
before she'll take the inbound. Bring it close side. Throw it across to 11, down at a 23. She'll swing it into the corner, back to 4, close side. Far side with 11, 2, work into 23, pass tipped.
Good play by Montana. Good defensive play. Lady Wolves have switched from a 2-1-2 zone into a more of a 3-2 looking zone. Lady Bulldogs will inbound. 23, the layup, and it's good. Carter to bring the ball down. Stolen by number 11. She'll take the long shot. Number 4 will rebound with layup. She'll get the bucket and the foul. Not sure who this foul is going to be on. It's going to be on Lanoy. That will be her first of the night. Welcome back, Mr. Alexander.
Oh, man. I just had to go on a sprint for batteries.
Wow.
So
never fails, right?
it never fails. So
Jacoby getting it over to Carter. Lady Bulldogs in a full court press. That's going to be Casey with the ball. Off to Jacoby. Jacoby dribbling around over in the corner. Back to Carter up top, reset. That's going to be out on the Lady Bulldogs. It'll be the Lady Wolves ball.
yeah, I think it went off her foot. Kind of as Jacoby was trying to make that bounce pass down low. But Lady Wolves inbound the ball to Illinois. Illinois going to pull up from there. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Chancellor, though. Gives up. Back to Illinois. She's going to reset. Lady Wolves swinging the ball around. Stolen by the Lady Bulldogs. Goes up for a layup. Good block there.
Carter.
Carter. Who you want to give that block to, but
Well, she hustled all the way down the court, came in on the backside. That young lady never saw her, and she got the block.
good job by the Lady Wolves there on that defense. Forces the inbound for the Bulldogs. Finds an open shooter in the corner, off the back of the rim. Good block out there by Lanoy. Then she's going to be fouled as she tries to get the ball down the floor.
Fouls on Lady Bulldog number 4, Callie Sandlin, her first, team first.
Lanoy going to bring it across half court. It gives to Carter. Carter throws across the floor. Back to Lanoy. Lanoy's going to try a little floater from the free throw line. Can't quite get the fall. Ends up in the hands of Carter. I think Carter thought there was somebody out there on the wing out there. Ball kind of sailed on her, went out of bounds. Lady Wolves going to try to go in a trap defense, full court. Bulldogs do get past it. Little floater down underneath the rim. Can't get it to fall.
That's going to be a foul on number 2-3, reaching, pushed in the back, kind of reached over.
First, team second.
Both teams with 2 fouls here in the first period. That's going to sail over Heffley's head.
Yeah, I was going to say, Jacoby trying to find Lily down there open. Unfortunately, just let it sail on her just a little bit too much. Somebody, the Lady Bulldogs ball on that end of the floor. Lady Bulldogs do get across, get to the free throw line, and then find that another shooter in the corner off the front of the rim. That was a good job rebounded by number 4 there. She just kind of cut through the lane untouched.
Yep.
Picked up the rebound, an easy bucket off the glass.
So the Lady Bulldogs doing what they can to take the outside shots now. First few possessions, they came down the court, tried to get to the ball to their go-to offensive weapon, which is number 2-3, third-year starter for them.
Yeah.
And they've got some outside shooters, so kicking over in the corner. She's had 3 shots from there now. Not connected yet, but if she can start hitting.
Yeah, I was going to say, it just takes one to get you started, and then you kind of start knocking them down. So,
and then what that's going to do is open up number 2-3 for pass inside.
Yeah, that's exactly what your game plan is to maybe get a couple of those 3-pointers to fall, kind of pull that defense out of the way, and then that frees up that inside post player that, like you said, 3-year starter.
She's been a menace in there the entire time Lady Wolves have played her. She's done well. Didn't matter who guarded her. Eventually, the points start falling for
Yeah,
her.
absolutely. As Lenoy gives the ball to Carter near side. Call jump ball there. I was afraid they were going to call a foul on Carter there, but
Possession arrow will stay with the Lady Wolves. Heffley to inbound.
gives the backcourt to Lenoy. Lenoy is going to shake and bake, get across half court. Hands off to Schroeder. No, yeah, yes, yeah.
Chancellor is one.
Oh, yeah, Chancellor's one. 12, Heidi Schroeder, yes, okay.
Yeah.
I promise, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get them right eventually. We've got some new faces on the team, so trying to make sure I get them all right. Carter back at the top. Now Lenoy. Lenoy's going to drive, try a little floater there, gets it to fall.
Good shot.
Lady Wolves staying with that press defense. Bulldogs able to get around it and get an easy bucket underneath. Lady Bulldogs showing that they're really good at moving the ball around. Stolen there. Oh, wait, tipped away by Schroeder. Now it's going to be a 3-on-1. Heffley underneath. I think the ball was kind of pushed off the rim there.
Yeah, it was.
So just good hustle defense by the Lady Bulldogs. Two's going to be called for the walk, or travel, excuse me. I always want to go back to the old slang.
Old terminology.
Yeah, but I'm going to say that went out of bounds on the Lady Wolves. I thought it might have been touched in the air, but referee says no. Number 2 going to bring it across half court, swing it near side. Trying to work that ball down inside. Easy bucket underneath. Number 2, maybe she's not knocking down the threes now, but she's got a couple of easy buckets inside. Carter's going to attack, give out. Carter again. Kicks back out. Schroeder can't quite get that one to fall. Ball's bouncing around, rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Bring it back the other way. Drives baseline, pulls up, off the front of the rim. There's number 2 again.
Yeah.
Right now, we talked about it, number 23 kind of being the menace to the Lady Wolves over the last couple of seasons, but right now, number 2 for the Lady Bulldogs is really kind of doing it. She was the one pulling the trigger from behind the arc a while ago, but now she's getting buckets inside. So.
Yeah. Well, they've you look at all those young ladies for the Lady Bulldogs. They've got the height advantage. We were used to seeing the Twin Towers down there, but for the Lady Wolves the last few years. But I think they've got some help for number 23, and number 23 and number 2 are making a nice combination for the Lady Bulldogs. So it's going to be the Lady Wolves ball. Carter will inbound. Lenoy bringing it down. Lady Bulldogs have gone to a man-to-man defense. Heffley in the corner for 3. Just off. Going to break away by number 11 here. Good defense by Heffley to get back and defend that shot. Jacoby bringing it back down. Over to Schroeder. Heffley in the corner, wide open. She'll take the jump shot. Number 2's got it now, coming down. The Lady Bulldogs. Long 3. Good rebound by Heffley. I thought it was tipped by the Lady Bulldogs.
I think it was, but Carter trying to make an effort play to keep it in bounds. I don't know if Carter didn't realize it was tipped by them. Tried to keep it in, but unfortunately went out of bounds herself.
Lady Bulldog ball, 10 seconds to go.
Two open for 3. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Man, in and out on the buzzer beater three-pointer there by the Lady Bulldogs. So
that's going to be the end of the first. Lady Bulldogs up 18-4 over your Lady Wolves.
The Lady Bulldogs right now, man, they're just being relentless.
They are. The pressure on defense is relentless, and then they've had some people cut through, get good rebounds, and get easy layups. So Lady Wolves have shown some good hustle on defense, getting back and making some stops on some, fast breaks. But there is a lot of offensive weapons on that Lady Bulldogs offense right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm not used to seeing them struggle this much, but they haven't got a lot of shot opportunities on the offensive side. So, that's kind of, I think that we talked about, I said they were being relentless. The Lady Bulldogs are just not allowing the ball to get on that end of the court very much. So, their defense is really kind of taking those opportunities away. Listen, we talked about the Oklahoma Sooners playing in the college football playoff. Defense wins championships.
Right.
That's how the Sooners have gotten there. Lady Bulldogs showing that, man, defense is prominent here in Oklahoma no matter what you're playing. So.
Absolutely.
Lady Bulldogs will start with the ball here. 2 at the top. Swings the ball back near side. 4 is going to pull the trigger from beyond the arc. Knocks it down right off the bat.
Inbounded it to herself.
Yeah, I think Montana might have got a hand on it, because if she hadn't, that wouldn't have counted. Atencio for 3. 23 at the free throw line, trying to get the ball down low, gets it into number 2. Little layup floater, no good. Lenoy pulls down the rebound, dribbles through traffic, tries the last second for a little push pass, can't quite get it through. Schroeder's going to try to chase down the fast break. No good on the layup. We're going to call a foul against the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, a little push in the back there. I believe that was number 15. Yeah, for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs will sub out. Number 11 and 15 will have a seat. Number 20 and number 10 will come in for the Lady Bulldogs.
Chancellor trying to get the ball down the floor. Ends up, I think, sliding a little bit, which he tried to stop there. It's called for the travel. Ball almost stolen by the Lady Wolves. A little bit of a gather step move there by 23 for the Lady Bulldogs. Carter dribbles. 23 with a block there. You're going to be hard-pressed to get buckets inside against that defender.
Yeah. Casey Chancellor will take a seat, and Heffley comes back out onto the court.
Lenoy gets the ball at the top of the key. Swings the ball near side to Carter. Schroeder off the front of the rim. Lady Wolves are going to drop back into the half-court offense. Almost stolen by Carter. Tool's going to pull up for a long two-pointer. Knocks it down. Lenoy throws way ahead to Heffley. Gives back to Atencio. Ball gets slapped out of bounds by the Lady Bulldogs, so it'll stay with the Wolves.
In the corner, Montana with a 3.
Knocks it down. Lady Bulldogs, again, dish it inside. She's going to draw a foul. She'll be shooting 2.
That'll be Heffley's first of the night, I believe.
Fouls on 21, Lily Heflin first. Shooting 2 for Stratford, Jamie Korzing.
Knocks the first one down. Second one as well. Lenoy brings it across half court, gives the head to Schroeder. Now back to Carter near side. She dribbles towards the free throw line, throws up a floater, gets the shooter's roll.
Running jump over number 2, Montana Carter.
Stratford going to try to swing it way ahead. Athletic play to keep it in bounds. Stratford doing well at ball movement here. 23. I don't even think the pass was intended for her, but it kind of gets tipped around and ends up in her hands as she's cutting towards the basket, and she gets a layup. Atencio drives, kicks out to Schroeder. Schroeder knocks it down.
I will stay there for 1, 2, 3.
Number 2 gets the ball baseline, floater, good.
She don't miss.
She has only missed from beyond the arc.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Once she started coming inside, she has not missed. Schroeder again off the front of the rim, can't quite get that one to fall. .23 at the free throw line, drives, floater, no good. Rebounded by Carter. Carter's going to push up the floor, loses it, able to be picked up by Atencio, gives to Lenoy. No good. Coming back the other way.
Carter had position down low there for a second.
Yeah, I agree. Kind of a missed opportunity there. Schroeder's going to drive, pulls up for a long jumper. Doesn't get that one to go. I do like the
long three.
Long three, no good for number 2. She can stay shooting outside.
I think she's fixing to have a seat.
Yeah.
Coach went over and pulled somebody as soon as she launched that one. That was a long three. That was a Caitlin Clark three.
Okay. Floater by Carter, no good. Lady Bulldogs coming the other way, swings it far side baseline. Floater, no good. What I was going to say a while ago, Chad, is I like the confidence of number 12 for the Lady Wolves, Heidi Schroeder. She is not afraid to put the ball up and has knocked down some big shots at the other end.
Yeah.
Usually you see freshmen get their chance at the varsity level, and they kind of, it takes them a little bit to get into the mode and get their confidence built up enough to do that. But she's not hesitating right here tonight. Number 30, Mackenzie Branch, onto the floor for the Lady Wolves. Heffley to go have a seat. Knocks that one down. Carter drives, gives up to Branch. Branch tries to go up, no good. Lady Wolves look like they're going to sink into a 2-3 zone. .23 drives, layup, good. Carter and Lenoy going to bring it across half court. Schroeder again. In and out.
Man, it's just almost there.
Yeah, she's almost got it. 15 with the near side. Going to swing it to 23 at the top of the key. Almost stolen by Lenoy.
Lady Wolves sitting back in 2-3 zone.
Lady Bulldogs just kind of waiting them out. 23 able to get a rebound there. Easy putback. But Stratford did a phenomenal job at just kind of waiting out for the opportunity to get the ball inside. Lenoy far side, gives down to the branch on the baseline. Back out to Carter. Back to Lenoy. Floater. Good. Stratford again, swinging the ball around. 23 trying to get position down low. Gets the ball inside. Gets the bucket.
Two-point basket for 23, Jacob Kurzan.
Called a foul against the Lady Bulldogs.
Foul on Lady Bulldogs, number 12, 14, Indigo first, team second. In for the Lady Wolves.
Branch can go have a seat. Rogers on. Montano with the ball on the far side.
Right at 15 seconds to go in half.
Lenoy drives, tries to get something up there. He can't get it. Rebounded by number 15 for the Lady Bulldogs, coming back the other way. 5 seconds to go on the clock. They're going to swing it around. She's going to pull up for a deep three. Knocks it down. Man, Lady Bulldogs are not afraid to pull the trigger from anywhere on the floor.
Yep.
So as they take a halftime lead, 43-17 over the Lady Wolves, the defense is just not allowing the Lady Wolves to get anything going.
No open, not a lot of open looks, not a lot of second opportunities.
And when they are getting good open looks, like we talked about Schroeder, she was able to knock a couple of them down. Yeah. So some good shots by the Lady Wolves. Just unfortunately not able to get many opportunities on the other end. So we'll have to see if they're able to turn that around in the second half. We'll be back here in just a little bit. We'll see y'all then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we are set for the second half of this Lady Bulldogs versus Lady Wolves. The defense for the Lady Bulldogs right now kind of dominating the first half. Lady Bulldogs on top 43-17. It's the first time I've seen, and I've only seen a couple of scrimmages and one game for the Lady Wolves, but not a lot of in-your-face press defenses from the word go that I've seen thus far. But again, this is the second game of the season, so
right.
you're not going to see a whole lot. But this Stratford defense is for real. And we talked about their 23 being their go-to. Number 2, big shooter for them.
Yeah.
And just like you said, she started making some buckets, and 23 was able to start getting some buckets after the fact because it pulled the defense away. Lady Wolves are going to start with the ball. They're going to start trying to move it around. Carter's going to try to drive, then gives up to Lenoy. Lenoy's going to pull up from the top of the key, in and out. Good effort there by Chancellor. Puts back up, no good. It was put back up by
Carter.
Heffley, and she wasn't able to get it to fall, or it might have been Carter. I don't even remember.
No, it was Heffley, and then Carter got the rebound.
Yeah, Carter got the rebound and put it back. So good start for the Lady Wolves there. The Stratford Bulldogs go right back down and move the ball well. Their court vision is unmatched. Heffley now. She's going to pull up, in and out. Carter couldn't quite keep her hands on that rebound. 23 thought about pulling up from the free throw line. She's going to pull up from beyond the arc, though. Off the front of the rim, tipped around to Carter. Carter's going to push down the floor. She's got a little bit of a one-on-one. 23 just not allowing inside paint shots and denied there. Swings it back down there, gives right back to 23 inside.
That is hard to defend against. They were worried about number 2 down low in the low post, and 23 sliced through the box and.
Just easy buckets. Chancellor.
Hey, good ball movement by the Lady Wolves there. Just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Just couldn't get it to fall. It was a good Chancellor gave to Schroeder down low. Immediately gave back to Chancellor. She was cutting through. Shot goes off the front of the rim for the Lady Bulldogs. Rebounded by them, though. Another three-point attempt off the back of the rim that time. I think they're going to call it jump ball there.
It will stay with the Lady Wolves. No, I'm sorry. Stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Possession arrow.
Bulldogs to inbound. Just a lob pass inside to 23, and she was able to get the bucket.
Lady Bulldogs staying with the half-court pressure. Carter pulls up.
Heffley tried to go get that rebound, just unfortunately couldn't quite come up with it. Fast break attempt for the Lady Bulldogs.
Good hustle by Carter.
Carter hustled back to stop that fast break play.
Lady Bulldogs to inbound.
Work the ball back around. Pulls up from beyond the arc, knocks it down.
That's what that inside-outside duo will do to you. You fall back, collapse on the post, opens up the outside for the three-point shooter. You go outside, and it opens up the inside. So
good pass inside. They have to swing it back out. Schroeder can't quite get that one to fall. Hustle rebound there by the Lady Bulldogs. Ford's going to push up floor, tries to throw it across.
I'm not sure who that's going to go on. Lenoy. After the pass, somehow she hacked the ball carrier. So,
okay.
Anyway, going to be Lady Bulldog ball.
Long inbound for Lady Bulldogs. 15 with ball at the top. Now swinging it to the far side. 2 in the corner. Again, trying to swing that ball inside to 23. Listen, there's just not much
You're
that Schroeder could do.
right in their face as a defender, and it just goes right up over you.
I have to apologize. I've been saying Schroeder the whole time, and I knew that it's not Schroeder, it's Schrader. So to Heidi, I completely apologize. Lenoid, no good on the floater attempt. Gets the ball back. Gets that one to go. Two, drives baseline. Gives inside to 23. Turnaround jumper. Good.
Turnaround jumper for Jamie Quinzel.
Foul's going to be on the floor. Going to be on number 4 for the Lady Bulldogs.
Foul number 4, Kelly Sanders.
Atencio will come on. Chancellor will go off. Lenoy brings the ball back to the top. Gives to Atencio. Gives to Carter inside. Back out to Lenoy. Pulls the trigger. Yes.
Returning Illinois for 1, 2, 3.
15 from the deep corner. No good. Rebounded by 23. Put back.
Put back for 23, Jamie Quinzel.
Oh.
I was just not going to allow that. Montana tried to go up for a layup. 23 just immediately said no.
Lady Bulldogs throw it out of bounds, be the Lady Wolf ball.
Kind of threw it in between two players. Neither one of them really knew who was going to go get it. And
Yeah.
Lenoy going to bring it across half court. Schrader for three. Yes.
Count it.
Abby Schrader for 1, 2, 3.
Good defense by Jacoby. Rebound by Heffley.
Lenoy for three. Yes.
Illinois for 1, 2, 3.
Long cross-court pass.
11 for three. Yes.
This
Man.
has been the quarter of threes right here, Bobby.
Yeah.
Unless you're number 2-3, then it's just twos
Easy,
inside
it's just
all day
easy
long.
buckets.
Heffley for three.
Yes.
Count it.
Heffley for 1, 2, 3.
Lady Wolves have clawed back. They've dropped 16 in this.
We clawed back, but Stratford hasn't slowed down either.
Well,
is
that's
the problem.
valid. That's valid.
That's in any other game, all of a sudden this has become a closer game. But Stratford has not let up either. So
Doing a little basket maintenance here during the timeout. Coach Schrader trying to get the net back in place.
I almost feel like he's tall enough he could just do that without the ladder, but
That's a slight exaggeration.
maybe a little bit. Yeah.
He's tall to you, Bobby.
Everybody's tall to me though. But so.
But, man, Lady Wolves they've dropped 16 points here in this period alone. They dropped 17 in the first half.
Yes.
So
they've made a run.
Yeah.
They've got to get some stops.
They just haven't slowed the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs sitting at 61, Lady Wolves 33.
We get ready to come out of the timeout.
2 minutes to go.
2 minutes to go in the third period. On the floor for the Lady Wolves right now be Lenoy, Heffley, Atencio, Carter, and Schrader.
Oh, that's going to be a little bit of a push in the back.
Just slight, just a little bit. It was more of a just, hey, I just want to know you're there.
Yeah, I want you to know I'm here. I'm guarding you.
Yeah.
I'm going to push you a couple of feet out because I don't like your position.
Yeah. Open three for the Lady Bulldogs. Off the front of the rim, no good. Lenoy's going to push the ball down the floor. Two's going to try to defend.
Oh.
23 denied that attempt.
Lady Wolf playing man defense for the time being. Heffley with the tall task of guard number 23.
Chad, I don't know that 23 has come off the floor thus far in this game.
Just during the timeouts, and good defense by Heffley.
Yeah, just during the timeouts. She has not come off the floor during the actual game.
No.
Yeah. Three-point attempt. No good. Tipped around by the Lady Wolves. They're going to bring it back the other way. Lenoy gives up to Carter. Carter's going to pull the trigger for three. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by number 2. She takes it the other way. Heffley doing a good job right now, not really giving an opportunity for 23 to get the ball.
Well, she's got position.
She had position right there as they moved the ball around, but Lady Bulldogs weren't able to get it to her. Long pass across the floor. 11 drives. Called blocking foul against Carter.
That'll be her first foul of the night. 27 seconds to go here in the third period. As she threw that lob before she was even there, Bobby.
Going to call a foul. I don't even know. Foul against Heidi Schrader.
Going to be her second.
Off the ball. They're going to get the ball inside to 23. Good help defense there. Carter coming over to help Heffley. Seconds ticking away. Heffley's going to take the three. Yes!
That'll be the end of the third.
End of the third.
So the Lady Wolves,
they claw back to 25.
Yeah, well, that and they doubled their point output from the first half in this one quarter.
Yeah, I mean...
yeah, they're sitting at 36. They were at 17 at half.
Yeah, so, I mean... That's they finally got something going and got some open looks. Now they were almost all from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
But it helps when that defense, number 23, is playing so forcefully down low that you're just not going to get any easy buckets inside.
No.
That you do finally start to get the buckets to fall from outside.
Right.
We talked about Schrader shooting earlier, knocking a couple of down. Now you see Lenoy, Heffley, Carter, Schrader still.
It gets contagious.
Yeah, now all of a sudden you've got a few more. But the thing is I like the defense that we were in just in. It was almost kind of a modified man because the others, if they were playing man, they were playing off the ball a little bit. And really, Heffley was, I want to know what 23 had for lunch, breakfast, and everything for the last week.
No doubt.
And she was doing a great job at it. So
yeah, it was kind of the man zone that you see in the NBA.
Yeah, a little bit. And listen, Heffley's going to need help with that defense.
Oh, no doubt.
But Carter came in a couple of plays and played some pretty good help defense there. As Carter gets the ball at the free throw line, turnaround jumper, in and out. Rebounded by 2. She's going to bring it back the other way. Trying to get the ball inside the 23.
Got to get on the other hip. Good defense by Heffley.
Good defense. There was just not much she could do there. Like you said it earlier. You got to get on the other hip. Got to deny that inside. Heffley, a senior herself, she's a phenomenal player, but
she's having to play post.
She's having to play post, and that is a very seasoned post player that she is playing against.
3-year starter that I know of, might be 4-year starter. I mean, that young lady, number 23 for Stratford, is a phenomenal player.
Lenoy for 3. Yes. 23. Oh, man, she thought about pulling out. Backdoor cut by number 2. Gets the bucket. Ball bouncing around on the floor. Picked up by the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs just working the ball around. Very methodical with their ball movement.
Oh, no. It had to be the hand on the hip with the push because the other one was all ball.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Was all ball on the other hand. So
that's the only thing it could have been because there was no contact outside of the one hand on her outside hip.
That was Atencio's first foul. She will have a seat. Chancellor will come back on. Knocks that one down. 6.5 minutes to go in this ball game.
Lady Bulldogs playing a half-court trap defense.
Chancellor trying to find somebody to get the ball to.
Smart play. Throws it out of bounds off the Stratford player. Heffley will inbound. Up top to Jacoby. Over to Montana in the corner. Back to Jacoby. She'll take the 3. Count it. Good three-point shooting right now by Jacoby Lenoy. Stratford bringing the ball back to the other end of the court. Wolves staying with that man defense. Jacoby's got it coming down. Got a 3-on-3. Good move by Chancellor. Going to get blocked by number 2-3. That is her 3rd block of the night, I believe.
Yeah.
Maybe 4th.
I was going to say, we probably haven't awarded her some that she should have gotten.
Again, I think this man defense is working better for the Lady Wolves. That was just a good move by the seasoned post player.
It's hard for Heffley, who I would consider.
Heffley's always played on the wing too.
I would consider maybe a 3.
Yeah.
Probably even a 2. And she's having to play a true 5 defensive position.
Jacoby with another 3. Tipped around. Good hustle by Jacoby. Get the rebound. It's going to be a foul on the Lady Bulldogs. It'll be Lady Wolf ball.
Foul on number 2, Erin Henderson, her first. Team first.
Heffley to inbound.
Finds Schrader in the corner. She pulls up for a quick 3.
I think number 2 might have got a little finger
on that
it.
one.
Yep.
Rush the ball down the floor.
Good recovery by Heffley.
4, little floater, too hard. Rebounded by Lenoy. Schrader for 3. Yes.
Count it. Kind of a different look for the Lady Wolves. In the past, they've had 1 or 2 that would throw up threes. This year, they've got just about anybody down there on the court could throw it up.
I was going to say all of them will pull the trigger. 23.
Good defense by Heffley. Just not much you can do when you're playing a post that knows how to spin around.
Gather step.
Yeah, and she knows where she feels the pressure of the defender to spin away to the other side. 3 by Heffley is off. Scramble for the ball.
I feel like there should have been a double dribble there.
Yeah.
But
Carter from the free throw line.
No good. 3.5 minutes to go in this ball game.
Oh, streaking through the center. Oh, good defense there by Chancellor. I don't think she got her, but when you've got a good post player like that, they're going to give it to her.
Yeah, they're going to give it to her. They're going to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's going to go to the line, shooting 2.
Rory Rogers comes on for the Lady Wolves. I think Rogers could shut down number 2-3. What do you think?
I mean, she might be able to. If you're going to get one, I'm not going to say Branch can't, but Branch is a freshman, so that's going to be a tough spot to throw a freshman into.
Well, now she won't have to. Number 23 gets a well-deserved seat with the Lady Bulldogs up 75-45 with 3:24 to go here in the game. All new people on the court for the Lady Bulldogs except for number 11.
Chancellor for 3.
It got stuck.
We're waiting to see if the ball goes in.
Yeah. Oh, you got to hit it. No, 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 no. Still working on it. One more. There we go.
And they do finally get it knocked down there. Lady Bulldogs bring it across half court.
Oh, good
Stolen
steal by Carter.
Layup, good.
Did a good job to slow down there and make sure she got the layup.
.25 with a underhanded layup there, getting around the post. Carter with the floater, no good. Rebounded by Rogers. Tried to put it back up, couldn't get it. 22 for 3, yes. Chancellor looking for somebody to give to. Tries to dribble in, gives back to Lenoy. Tries to drive, gets fouled inside. Lenoy makes the first.
Bobby, I'd like to see the stat line and see how many points number 23 and number 2 had for the Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to take a look at that.
It's got to be at least 30 of that 80.
I would think it's almost at least got to be that much.
Yeah. Kobe takes the second shot.
Knocks that one down. Stratford working the ball around. Drives. Almost went out on the Lady Wolves, but the Stratford player who was standing out of bounds kind of stretched her hand out, I think out of reflexes, and touched it. So it'll go back to the Lady Wolves with 1:21 to go in this ball game. Inside to Carter, gives to Rogers. Rogers up off the glass.
There you go. Good ball movement by the Lady Wolves. Bobby, I know Lady Wolves are going to come out on the lower side of the scoreboard tonight, but I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Jacoby Lanoy. She had a great night, played some good defense.
Yeah.
Put a lot of threes in tonight, and if I had to pick a player of the game, she would be my player of the game tonight.
All right, yeah. So I can't argue with that. I'm going to go a little bit deeper and say that one that kind of caught me off guard. Not that I didn't expect big things from her, but to see it game 2 on your home floor to start the season as a freshman is Heidi Schrader.
Yeah.
Really, I felt like got the offense kind of started, ignited with those 3-pointers early,
right.
and then kind of fired up everybody else. And unfortunately, this Stratford defense and offense just, they were able to get past the defense and get some points down the bucket, but unfortunately, just really, really tough to stop that number 23 down low. So they will come out on the short end. But congratulations, Jacoby Lanoy, Heidi Schrader, Wolf Media Productions Players of the Game for this Lady Wolves home opener. Roxy Thompson for the bucket, no good. Rebounded by Lucia Contreras. Ball's rolling around on the floor. Picked up by Lady Bulldogs.
And that'll be your final. Lady Bulldogs 82, Lady Wolves 51.
So, Chad, I know we said we wanted to look at it, so let's take a look at that. See if I can see here what, I'm got to scroll down here. Number 23 had 30 points.
Okay.
That just her alone. Number 2 had 17 points.
Okay. So yeah, they had 47 of their 82.
47 of their 82. That's.
You're going to get that type of offensive production out of 2 players.
You're going to be hard pressed to stop that.
Yeah.
That's just unfortunate. But Lady Wolves get a break. We're going to take a quick break before the boys will get going on their home opener against the Stratford Bulldogs. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a little bit to see you guys where we end up in that one. We'll see y'all then. I see Shane Moss getting us started right as we get ready for the boys' game. The Oklahoma playing there is most of the fans like, listen, we're all about this basketball game,
Right.
but we all know what's coming up at 7 o'clock. So
a very important football game.
it is a very important football game. You and I talked about it during the break a little bit. Somebody told me earlier the last time that Alabama was beat twice by the same team in the same season was like the year 18 and change. Like that's insane. So
that's crazy.
That's wild.
So it was 18 something in 2025. That's the times it's happened, right?
Yeah, like that's
Wow.
100%. So
starters for Stratford will be number 1, number 11, number 20, number 21, and then number 23 is their 3-year starter as opposed. But I'll tell you what, I don't know that this young man's a senior. I think he may be a junior.
I think he's only a junior, which means he will be a 4-year starter, I believe.
And what I remember about him is he can play the post, but he can also shoot from the outside.
Yeah, which we already saw in the girls' game, so I don't expect any difference. Your starters for your Davis Wolves, number 0 senior Grayson Bumgarner.
Junior.
Or excuse me, junior. Yeah, he's not a senior. I'm sorry. Trying to rush him out of school. His mom would probably not appreciate that. Number 2, Tayton Stewart. Number 5, junior Isaac Lewis.
And the only returning starter for the Wolves this year.
The only returning starter, that is correct. Number 25, Tuff Davis, a freshman. And number 3, Dice Owens, also a freshman. So 2 juniors, 2 freshmen, and a sophomore on the floor to start this game for your Davis Wolves. Dice Owens, I dubbed him Dice Scattaboo during the football field, during the football season. Not because of anything other than I see him running face first into stop signs.
There's a little bit of tenacity in the way that he runs.
A little bit. Jump ball here, won by Lewis. It's going to end up in the hands of Stewart. It's going to bring it across half court. Gives to Owens, back to Stewart. Turn the ball over there, trying to work it inside to Davis. It's going to go out of bounds off of
number 1 for Stratford.
I would say off of Stratford, so it'll be back into the Wolves' hands. Dice going to bring it up the floor, gives to Davis, throws it ahead to Lewis. Lewis is going to drive baseline, nobody in front of him.
Oh.
Got his own rebound, though, puts it back and gets the bucket. So the Wolves strike first. Stratford working the ball around. Gives to 23. He's going to pull up from the top of the key, off the back of the rim, rebounded by Bumgarner. He's going to push it up the floor. Pulls back and slows down. Going to set the offense. Ends up in the hands of Owens at the top. Back to Davis at the free throw line. Now to Stewart. Stewart thought about it and ends up dribbling inside. Dishes out as he kind of loses his feet. Be a Stratford ball. Wolves trying to trap. 23 drives baseline. Left-handed layup. No good. Rebounded by Lewis. Stewart swings it all the way to this side. Bumgarner knocks that one down. Call a foul there.
Foul on number 2. Stewart is first.
We're going to call that foul on Stewart. That'll be his first, team first. Stratford in ball to back court. Stratford trying to clear everybody out, free up that baseline. Little Trying to find a guy cutting the back door. Couldn't get it to fall. They do get the offensive rebound, though. Swing it back out. Going to reset. 23 dribbles. He's going to attack towards the free throw line and then gives inside. Quick look. And can't get the bucket to fall. Jump ball.
Going to stay with the Bulldogs.
I'll be honest, I thought we were going to get a foul called on us there because I don't even know if he had a hand on the ball. It was barely his fingertips, but he does get the jump ball called. Stratford inbounds on the baseline. Good play there. Gets 23 open underneath the basket. Stewart travels through traffic. Layup in traffic.
Oh.
Can't get the bucket to fall. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. So they're going to bring it back the other way. 23 for a quick catch and shoot. Rebounded by Owens. Gives to Stewart. Stewart's going to drive again. Kicks to Bumgarner. Bumgarner fakes the shot. Takes a couple steps forward. Then pulls up. Gets the two-pointer to fall. Stratford finds 23, cut into the basket. Good. Just saw an open lane there. Stewart again dribbles through traffic, kicks out to Lewis. Lewis going to pull the trigger from on the arc. No good. Rebounded by Stewart. Puts it back up. No good. Finger roll layup for Stratford is good on the fast break. Owens did a good job trying to get there and get a charge call, but very close to a backcourt call there as Davis caught the ball midcourt and then tried to get rid of it real quick. Ended up going out of bounds.
Nice pick and roll.
Good pick and roll move. Tough Davis tried to defend well, come and help out on that, but unable to stop the layup. Ball ends up in the hands of Lewis down low. Dishes back out towards the top. Owens hit the logo. Stewart pulls up off the back of the rim. Loose ball, picked up by Stratford. He's going to pull off from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Davis.
Good box out by Davis down low.
Davis at the free throw line. Oh, pass stolen there by Stratford. He's going to take it back the other way. Layup is good. Stewart drives, tries the dish, ends up going over the head and out of bounds. Isaiah hooks onto the floor for the Wolves. Tough Davis to have a seat. Tayton Stewart also to have a seat. And I believe that's
Ryder
Davenport. Also a very athletic freshman. We talked about him during football season.
These officials are making sure that the young men have their shirts tucked in tonight, so catching a few guys off guard.
Owens trying to deny baseline. Isaiah trying to get that rebound, just couldn't quite get it. 23 pulls up from beyond the arc off the loose ball, knocks it down. Stratford in a 2-2-1. Lewis pulls up, knocks it down from beyond the arc.
Good shot.
Didn't look like he was even thinking it, and all of a sudden the ball's in the air and just knocks it down. .11 with the ball on the near side. He's going to drive towards the free throw line. Ends up pulled back out. 23 drives. Kicks it to the near side. Far side. gets the bucket to fall, but it is
just a two-pointer.
Just a two-pointers. He was inside, and it'll be a timeout by Stratford. So I know it's a 5-point game, but Chad, I'm going to tell you, this is not the same boys team I saw playing at Little Axe the other night. They seem what they're playing a little bit more tenacity on defense, a little more confidence on the offensive side, and getting some buckets to fall. Grayson Bumgarner already knocking down a few. He struggled shooting the ball the other night, so it's good to see him getting warmed up. And really, you're seeing some young guys having to come in and play right off the bat with the injuries already. So Tough Davis doing a good job defensively for the Wolves, boxing out really well. I like what I'm seeing thus far in this quarter.
Yeah, and Lewis is doing a good job of denying the inside the box in the paint for number 23. He's having to take his shots from outside. He's only made one of those so far. So good job defensively by the Wolves. Lewis just missed hooks inside. Good thought.
Number one driving around. Ryder Davenport doing a good job not allowing him inside the lane. Gives up to 23. 23 pulls up a quick shot. No good. It's going to go off of Stratford and out of bounds. You know, I like the fact that Hooks is able to get out there and play because I think Lewis plays better as a non-true post, outside. So Hooks gives him that ability to do so. That pass, try to go across court with it, stolen by 23. He's going to dribble and attack. Gets the bucket. Davenport and Owens trying to get the ball across half court. Davis having to take a timeout before they get the is it 10 seconds?
Yeah,
you got to get across half court.
Yep. One of those just right in the nick of time timeouts by your head coach over there for Davis.
Yep. And so, but what I was saying is, I think Isaac is more comfortable playing outside and really able to. Now, don't get me wrong, he'll attack the rim, but I think he plays better outside, more comfortable, and so Hooks being able to play a true 5 allows him that ability to do that.
Yeah, I agree with you. Lewis does a good job of getting in there and getting boards. He'll go, take it to the hoop. Does a good job defensively, but as far as banging up against people and moving people, he would prefer to play outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bumgarner open in the corner.
Off the front of the rim. Quick back the other way by Stratford. He's going to pull up, kind of reset the offense. Again, it wasn't even like a pick and roll, like a give and go type move. They've done it a few times now. Is able to get number one the bucket and the free throw to follow.
That's going to be Davenport's first foul. The and one. Good block out by Hooks. That's going to be a foul by number 2-3. Got him on the arm, reaching around. 49 seconds to go here in the first period. Bumgarner will inbound the ball.
Gets the ball to Davenport. Swings it across to Stewart. Stewart going to break the press. Finds Lewis. No good. Rebounded by Hooks, who gets fouled as he goes up. Gets himself a chance at a couple free throws.
I like seeing that type of play out of a big man down low, boxing out, getting rebound, and going back up strong.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what you want when you want a guy to come in and play a 5 spot. That's what Hooks has done. Knocks the first one down.
And when your big man can make free throws, it makes a big difference.
It's a big help.
And his shoe game is on point. I don't know whose those are. I know somebody that could probably tell me.
Oh, but, yeah. I know of about 4 guys standing down by the doors that will tell us. Ball bouncing around, rebounded by Stratford. Number one drives, kicks back out to 23 at the top of the key, off the front of the rim.
Little step
no
back.
Good. Another try by Stratford, no good.
20 seconds to go here in the first period. Going to be a blocking foul on the Bulldogs. Number 24 pick up his first foul of the night. It's going to be team third for the Bulldogs. It got quiet in this gym.
Wow, it got really quiet really fast. But inbound ball goes to Owens. Bring it across half court. About 10 seconds to go. Gives to to Hooks. Stolen by Stratford. Goes back the other way. Tries to throw up a heave, maybe even get a foul call. Unable to do that. So that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Bulldogs on top 19-11.
I like the movement of the ball by the Wolves. Defensively, they're shutting down the inside. They've just got to figure out how to stop the pick and roll, or as you called it, the give and go. That's the only thing really working for the Bulldogs. Wolves doing a good job down low, boxing out, getting some rebounds. I'd like to see them do that consistently on the offensive end of the court. Get some, second opportunities. But all in all, a good first period by the Wolves.
Yeah, they're playing well. It's a good Stratford team. That number 23, I feel like they've done well defensively against him so far.
Yep.
Now it's hard to defend when that guy's able to shoot threes and pull up from anywhere. And not even just that, he's able to ball handle and attack the rim. And that's tough to defend. So they're doing a good job against that thus far. So the five back on the floor for the Wolves are the original starters: Stewart, Owens, Bumgarner, Davis, and Lewis. It's like they're actually going to make Tate Stewart go change his jersey, looks like. Not sure exactly what that was. But Ryder Davenport going to have to come on the floor momentarily.
The only thing I can think is he had some blood on it or something.
Okay. Davenport inbounds to Owens, who gives back to Davenport. Now to Bumgarner. Tried to get the ball inside to Davis. Unable to connect on that pass.
Wolves going to come out with some full court pressure.
Stratford trying to work the ball inside.
They got a mismatch.
I was going to say they got a mismatch. They're going to have to get Dice off at 23, and they do just that.
The Wolves drop into a zone.
Okay. Still Owens having to play defense out there. 3-point made by Stratford. Coach Schrader has to call a quick timeout. Like there's some miscommunication by the team, not knowing exactly where they were supposed to be at the given time. Baseline inbound for the Wolves. Stratford going to the full court press here. Going from a 2-2-1 to now a 1-2-2. He does get a hand on the ball. Goes out of bounds.
It will be Bulldogs ball.
Okay. Wow, I thought that Stratford tipped that one out, but apparently not.
Yeah, Davenport trying to get there, I think, got right at the out-of-bound line.
11, open for three. No good. Owens tried to keep the ball inbounds. .23 attacks the rim.
Good defense by Davis.
I was going to say that was defended pretty well by the Wolves. Going to be a mass substitution for the Wolves as 4 of the 5 will come off. Stewart will stay on. Hooks now back
Avery,
on.
and Reed out there for the Wolves.
And Howard. Inbounded to 23, pulls up, quick jumper, knocks it down.
And I'm number 14, forgive me.
Tucker Glukowski.
Okay. Knocked out of bound by the Bulldogs. Stay Wolf ball.
I don't even think that number's right. That's number 14 is actually Dante Howard.
Okay.
So, ball goes inside the Hooks, gives back out to Avery. Pass is knocked back, but picked up by Stewart. Stewart's going to attack the rim. Good attack there by Stewart. Gets the bucket. .23 drives, attacks. Good job defensively. Gets his own rebound, though, if the ball kind of bounced around. Then they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Hooks.
So, reached out to one of my sources, Bobby. Hooks is wearing some Durants.
Okay. Yes.
Some KDs.
Yeah. Was it one of the 4 that we said that was that one of your sources?
Indubitably.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
.23 free throw is good.
Ooh. Yep, it was. It was backcourt.
I wasn't going to say anything,
Yeah.
but Stratford to inbound. .23. Good job defensively by, man, I don't even know who that is.
Kyler Reed.
Kyler Reed. He was doing a good job defensively, not allowing 23 to have an easy bucket.
Lewis back on. And Bumgarner back on.
So on the floor for the Wolves right now, Lewis, Hooks, Avery, Stewart, and Bumgarner. Stewart gives the Bumgarner, pulls the trigger, short, gets his own rebound. 23, quick on the dribble, being trailed by Lewis. He's going to get the and one. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how he got that to go in.
No. I like Bumgarner following his shot, getting his own rebound. That is a thing you don't see very much anymore.
That's a thing of the past.
But if they would follow their shot, man.
Yeah.
You get a lot of rebounds that way.
23 makes the free throw. Lewis with the ball, gives back to Stewart. Stewart's going to dribble towards the top of the key, give back to Lewis. Lewis is going to drive baseline, kicks to Bumgarner. Bumgarner's going to pull the trigger and knock it down from beyond the arc. .452 to go in this half.
Oh, no.
Good job. I'm going to call a foul there on Avery. I hate that because we had came up with that rebound after a good defensive play.
Right.
But unfortunately going to call a foul against Avery. So
Hooks is going to take a seat, and Davis is going to come back onto the court.
Good job defensively there. Stewart's going to get the chance on a fast break. Can't get it to fall, though. Stratford tried to go the other way. Loose ball picked up by the Bulldogs. 23 pushed up. Knocks it down. Bumgarner gives to Avery. Avery thought about it and then gives to Lewis. Back to Avery. Stolen by 23, going the other way. Can't get the layup. Gives back to Stewart. Stewart's going to throw ahead to Lewis. Kicks it back out to Avery, and then down inside to Stewart. Back out to Avery. Across to Bumgarner. Deep three for Bumgarner. Yes. Baseline for 23. Yeah, you just can't let that guy behind you.
No.
Stewart brings it across half court, dribbles through traffic, acrobatic layup, and gets the bucket. Knocking the ball around, not really trying to give 23 anything easy on the inside.
Good job by Lewis.
Love to see the Wolves get this back with the single digits here right before the end of the half. Three-point attempt by Stratford, no good. Rebounded by Bumgarner. Throws ahead to Lewis. Lewis is going to drive, pulls up. I'm going to say a foul on the floor.
Yep. Going to have some substitutes come in for the Wolves.
Stewart to have a seat. Tuff Davis and Cale Avery to have a seat there. Owens, Howard, and Reed back on for the Wolves. Looks like it's going to be a timeout by Stratford, I believe.
Yep, correct. Going to be a full timeout. Wolves doing a good job battling back, down 21 to 33.
There's a couple of times you could have seen the momentum start to swing Stratford's way. And that's where you see, things get out of hand in certain situations. All the guys, almost everybody over there on the bench has had to come into the game. And so you see some of those guys that maybe don't get off the bench a whole lot or haven't thus far are having to come out and play some, early minutes in this game, but still the Wolves finding a way to keep it within reach and not let everything start to slip away. So it's a good job by the Wolves for maintaining that Stratford just kind of seemingly keeps the foot to the gas. And so defensively, I think we're doing great. That really, listen. It's going to be hard pressed to keep 23 at nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
You're just not going to do it. But you're going to have to deny him as much as possible.
The only thing I can say on that is they need to make sure they know where he is at all times. They've lost where he's at on the court a couple of times and led to some easy buckets. And then he's his own worst enemy. Sometimes he tries too many moves and misses an easy layup. So Wolves doing a good job to be down by 12 right now.
Looking for the inbound. Tried to get the lob pass in. Couldn't get it. Throws ahead to 23. He goes up for an easy layup. No good. Put back attempt is no good, but does draw the foul. Does number...
That's going to be on Reed, I believe, number 22.
21 able to get the foul call against, yes, you called it, 22 Reed.
14 foul with 2:22 to go. So the next one by the Wolves, the Stratford Bulldogs will be shooting. He makes the first one. And the second one. Bulldogs going back to the full court pressure. Had some success with that. They've got Bumgarner open down low in the corner.
Off the front
again, he follows. gets his own rebound.
Loose ball.
Bulldogs come up with it.
Floater. In and out.
Good rebound by Lewis. Good hustle to get down the court and get that rebound.
Owens brings it across half court, gives to Howard, now to Lewis down low. Lewis trying to work his way inside. Can't get that one to follow. Reed, hustle.
Good hustle by Reed.
Tried to keep the ball in, couldn't quite get it to stay in.
Stratford defender was sitting there looking for a foul, which there was none. And good hustle by Reed.
23 to bring it across, and dishes now back to 23 as he's going. Good looking pass by him. As he finds his open man, number 20 for the bucket. Pass gets swatted out of bounds by the Bulldogs, so it'll be Wolves ball. 1:27 to go in the first half. Howard. Again, ball gets swatted out of bounds. Howard inbound, trying to get the ball inside to Kyler Reed. Couldn't quite get it there. Goes back the other way. 23 swings it down low quick. Back out to him. He's driving. Pulls up inside the paint. Roller.
Man, Lewis was right there.
Owens pushes the ball up the floor. Trying to dribble through traffic. Stolen by the Bulldogs. 23 on a fast break. That'll be a blocking foul against Howard.
Number 14. His first team for the Bulldogs, number 23. Oliver Smithwick.
Misses the first.
Just under a minute left here in the first half. Bulldogs are in the bonus. Howard will have a seat.
Avery
come on the court. Lewis with the rebound.
One. I was going to say missed the second one.
Boy, you got to get him some help.
Stolen by Stratford. Easy layup.
Oh. In the corner, Baumgartner will shoot it. And get it. I think he's shooting about 50% in that corner tonight.
23 drives, dishes. 21, no good. Rebounded by, well, it's a loose ball picked up by Lewis. Oh, they're going to say his feet were out of bounds.
$16 seconds to go. Looking for a lob coming in to either 21 or 23 here. No?
They just immediately give to 23, let him try to do something.
Lewis doing a great job playing defense on that young man.
Open corner three. Got it. Owens got about 3 seconds to go. One heave, no good.
So, with 2 minutes to go, Wolves were down by 12. We're here at half, and they're now down by 20. It's Stratford doing a good job of stretching that lead those last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they really, never took their foot off the gas. Defense kind of stayed up in the face of the Wolves, forced some mistakes late there. So, unfortunately, Stratford able to extend that lead, like you said, out to 20. But Wolves not played terrible, just have to fix a few things. Had some really good silver lining moments in that first half, denying 23 quite a bit, playing pretty well defensively. Big shots by Baumgartner and a few others from beyond the arc. So
good first half. I would like them to, possess the ball a little bit better.
Yep.
Sometimes they get a little fast, get moving a little quick, and ball possession, they turn it over. So definitely need something to work on there. And, again, defensively doing what they can to shut down the middle, doing a good job. 23 is not hitting much from outside. He has got some open looks, but had a defender in his place in his face a lot of the time.
Yeah, we talked about Bumgarner. You wanted to know how you thought he was probably 50%.
Yep.
He's leading the team in the first half, 14 points, 5 for 7 from inside, 4 for 6 from the outside.
Okay,
so
75% then.
He's 71 from field goal and 67 from 3-point percentage. So doing a good job there by is Grayson really kind of facilitating the offense and getting it going, keeping the Wolves in this game. So hopefully they're able to continue that and get some big stops in the second half and get right back in this game. We'll see y'all here in just a little bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we start the second half, Stratford will start with the ball, working the ball around. Waiting for that opportune time to try to get the ball in. Isaac tried to jump the pass. 23 drive, spin move, off the glass and in. Stewart's going to push the ball ahead. Bumgarner pulls up for a quick three. Yes. Wolves trying to trap there. Stratford able to get the ball across. 23 swings the ball near side. Stratford resets. Now he pulls the trigger from beyond the arc. No good. Rebounded by Davis. Every time I feel like I have to correct myself, not the Wolves, but Tough Davis.
Right.
Ball goes to the free throw line and with Davis. Gives to Lewis. Lewis going to try to attack the rim.
Good job.
In. We'll see who they call that foul on.
That's going to be on 23.
I'd like to see it be on 23. It is on 23.
His second?
That should be his second. I would love to see attacking him more often with Lewis.
Well, that's how they got him in trouble the last couple years. Just kept attacking him.
Stewart trying to get that rebound. Unfortunately, unable to do so. So Stratford will bring it back across the other way. Open three-pointer off the front of the rim. Loose ball is back in the hands of the Bulldogs. Deep three from Stratford, no good. Rebounded by Bumgarner. Gives to Lewis. Lewis again, gonna attack the rim. Yes.
Keep doing it.
I think they're going to give the timeout to Stratford, coach. You know, we always talk about it during the football season and then basketball.
Yep.
And then you mentioned it earlier, the absolute timing of those timeouts called, timeout called right before a backcourt for the Bulldogs. So that'll keep the ball with the Bulldogs.
Wolves doing a good job coming out playing defense. I will say Stratford is being their own worst enemy by shooting threes from the outside. I'm fine with them. Keep doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're not connecting on them.
Right now, they're not connecting them. Now, if they start making them, they're not got a problem with it. But
yeah, I agree.
But right now, they're not getting them to fall. And I am 100% on board with Isaac or whoever. Give it to Tough, give it to Isaac, whatever. Attacking 23 in the paint and trying to get that young man in foul trouble. Stratford gets the ball across half court. Now swinging it back and forth. Going to be a three-point. Nope. Ended up not shooting it. Looked like he was going to pull the trigger. Does pull the trigger there. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Stratford, though. Bounced all the way back out to the top of the key. Trying to work the ball down to the baseline, then having to swing it back out to the top. He's going to pull the trigger from there. No good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart's going to push down the floor. Dribbles through traffic. Easy layup. Off the glass and in. Stratford inbound, trying to get through the press. 23 for a shot. No. Rebounded by Stewart, and the foul by number 1.
Fouls on Bulldog number 1, Trevor Wood. His first, team second.
So it'll be Wolves' ball after the foul. Owens going to dribble across half court, gives it up to Lewis. Lewis going to pull up from a jumper. No good. Rebounded by Davis. Davis off the glass. No. Lewis
Good
put
job
back
by
though.
Lewis. Bobby, they've cut that 20-point lead down to 11 now.
Loose ball stolen by Stewart. Stewart going to try to attack. Pulls back up. Owens thought about it. Spin move. Loses it. Able to get it back. Gives to Lewis. Stewart for three. Off. No good.
Just a bit outside.
Stratford going to try to bring the ball back down the floor. 23 now working down to the post. He was playing on the near side, but they're trying to get the ball inside. Good. No look pass, but ends up bouncing away out of the hands of his intended target. Wolves will bring it back.
Go back to
Bumgarner
Lewis.
for three. No good. Stewart with the rebound. Gives to Bumgarner. Bumgarner layup. No good. Ball goes off of the Wolves. It'll go to Stratford. Open three. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Bumgarner. Lewis.
Taking.
Stewart, jumper, good.
Just like that, Wolves are within single digits, man.
Man, you had it really close to single digits with a couple minutes to go before half. Stratford able to stretch that back out to 20. Wolves come out strong in the second half and get it right back to single digits on a 9-10 run. 9-0, 10-0. For the Wolves. So
yeah, I think they've had the Bulldogs have had 2 points in this quarter.
okay.
Great job defensively by the Wolves. Just playing a tenacious defense right now. The Bulldogs are helping them in shooting threes. You know, you live by the three, you die by the three. Right now, the Bulldogs are dying by the three. They've seen the error of their ways, those, because they dropped number 23 back down low. I look for them to start going to him down low, letting him make some moves, get inside, maybe pick up a foul, get some free shots. But they're going to have to do something because their outside shooting is not working. Wolves are doing a good job of capitalizing on the turnovers, and their defense has got them back in this.
Yeah, you saw it that they were trying to have 23 play outside there. They had a couple of possessions. Threes weren't falling. They couldn't get the ball into the baseline. They tried to work him down there and still unable to get points off of that possession. So the Wolves defense right now playing really, really well. Easy bucket. No.
Good defense by Tough Davis.
Bumgarner off. That's going to be a foul against 24 for.
Yeah, he shoved Tough Davis in the back when he went up for that board.
Right now, Tough Davis really showing that, man, he's here to play some ball on the defensive side and the offensive side, rebounds and everything. So Lewis tried to throw one up, gets the foul call.
Foul's going to be on number 11, his second. Lewis to the line, shooting two.
Isaac gets the shooter's bounce, knocks the first one down. They're going to wave that one off, call a foul against, or was it a foul or a lane violation?
Lane violation by Stewart.
Yep, okay. Stratford trying to push the ball quickly down the floor. They're trying to get the ball inside the 23. Quick bucket off the glass. He gets that one to fall.
Only their 4th point of this period. All the way down court to Davis. Back out to Lewis. Go, Lewis. Take him.
Man, keep feeding him. Keep feeding him. Wolves now at 40-48, trailing by 8 points after being down by 20 at halftime. Loose ball picked up by Bumgarner. He's going to try to go to the other way. Gives to Lewis. Lewis going to pull up from beyond the arc. Off the back of the rim.
Got 23 in the post position.
Floater for 23 is good. Extends the lead back to double digits. 1:30 to go in the third period. Unfortunately, loose ball there. Throws ahead to the Stratford player. They're going to call a foul on Stewart.
Man, Stewart showcased his speed right there.
Foul number 15 for the Wolves. Stewart is first. Team first.
He came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Denied the shot.
His second. At the line shooting team for Stratford, number 1, Trip Wood.
First one, no good. Second one also no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart's going to push it up the floor. I'm going to say off of 23. It was a good move by Stewart. He almost faked a pass to the corner and then tried to throw it quickly down low. But 23 was able to get a hand there and knock it out of bounds.
Don't do it.
Bucket by Lewis. Lewis gets the loose ball. Loses it, but Tate and Stewart able to keep it in bounds. Or keep it control of, and then a foul call. That should be the 5th foul.
That
which
should be shooting.
That should be Tate and Stewart shooting free throws.
Second. At the line shooting team for the Wolves, number 15, Tate Stewart.
Can't quite get the first one to fall. 11 for Stratford going to come off. 21 going to come on.
Back into the Bulldogs, number 21, Rob Barner.
Gets the second one to go. Pass stolen by Stewart. Stewart's got a fast break. Can't get the layup to fall. Stolen again by Stewart, though. Gives to Lewis. Lewis going to pull up from jumper. Yes. And just like that, it goes from a 20-point ball game to a 2-possession ball game. Again, stolen by the Wolves. That time by Owens. Owens going to try to go up. They're going to say no foul. The foul is on the floor.
It doesn't matter. It's still shooting.
That'll still send Owens to the line. Owens with the chance to make it a single possession ball game. Knocks the first one down. He's a left-handed shooter, so it looks so awkward to me.
Right.
But that's his way. Ryder Davenport in for Stewart. Second one also good, so it is a single possession ball game with 19 seconds to go in the third period. No good on the layup. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Davis.
4. Shoot it.
Owens tried the last-second heave, but just like that, the Wolves have battled back and made this a ball game.
Yeah, so in that period, the Bulldogs got 6 points, and the Wolves were down by 20. So, my goodness, they put up 23 in that period.
Yeah, I mean, you're down 20. And all of a sudden you make it a 3-point ball game in one period.
Right.
I mean, that's a pretty big swing.
Great defense by the Wolves. They're going to have to stay at that same level of intensity this entire fourth period. And if they do that, they can come out with a win in this game, Bobby.
Yeah, it's right there. But like you said, they're going to have to stay with that tenacity, that ferocity on the defensive side, attacking it. That press defense, for whatever reason, seems to be giving the Stratford Bulldogs some trouble.
Yeah.
And even
the speed of the Davis defenders.
Yeah, well, when they did get through and 23 had an opportunity for some easy buckets, he was still unable to get them to fall just because of the such in-your-face defense. And shout out to Isaac Lewis for putting the points in that quarter. But Tough Davis playing some heck of defense for the Wolves right now. So Stewart drives, gives to Lewis. Now to Bumgarner. Bumgarner's going to pull the trigger, knocks it down.
Tie
and
game.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we got a tie ball game. Stratford, ball stolen. Tough Davis coming up with the steal. Wolves with the opportunity to take the lead. Bumgarner catch and shoot. No good. Gets his own rebound, tries to go up. Hustle play by the Wolves. Keeps the ball in their hands.
Get it to Lewis.
Lewis attacking baseline, swings it to Bumgarner. Bumgarner's going to shoot. Yes! And the Wolves have taken a 3-point lead. Quick pass ahead by Stratford and then having to pull back. 23 pulls up for 3, knocks it down. 23 saying that he's not going to go quietly into the night.
Tie ball game.
Tough thought about it, gives to Bumgarner. Bumgarner drives, loses it though. Picked up by Stratford. Tries to throw the ball ahead. They're going to push forward. Stolen. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Stewart.
Foul on 15, taking Stewart his third.
That'll be his third foul. No, they're going to, it's got 2 up on the board. Oh, no, it is. And now it says third. Okay. I think that's going to be a Davis timeout.
It is. It's going to be a full timeout, I believe.
Man, if you'd have told me going into halftime that we were going to be down 20 and then come back and start the fourth period taking the lead and being a tie ball game.
I said, what gummy are you chewing?
But the Wolves do just that. And still, you can see it's almost like a tale of two games because, we sometimes talk about a tale of two halves, but the ferocity that you see we saw in the girls' game by the Lady Bulldogs is what we're seeing by the Wolves in the second game.
Yeah.
And really attacking from the defensive standpoint and forcing easy buckets on the other end. So.
Well, I got to give it to Baumgartner. The hustle he showed on that play. He didn't get the shot. He didn't get the rebound. But he was all over the place, making sure the Wolves got the ball, got the possession, got another opportunity.
Now, late in the ball game, you got to talk about leadership. This Wolves team only has 2 seniors. Both of those guys coming back from being out of basketball for a little bit. So, that it's going to lean heavily on Baumgartner and Lewis to be the leadership for these guys late in this ball game. Stratford inbounds the ball. .23 trying to work the ball around. Stratford going back to the offense they had a while ago where 23 was kind of sitting outside.
23 and 1 are their go-to three-point shooters. One's got his favorite spot on the court. He doesn't leave it very often. That's where it is right there. Trying to work 23 in low now.
Wolves doing a good job of defending against it. Not really giving him space down there. He does get the ball outside. Has to give it up quick. One catches and shoots, though. Knocks it down. That young man trying to stop the bleeding for Stratford.
Puts the Bulldogs up by 3 with 5:26 to go.
Inbound, or thrown inside to Davis, who dishes back out to Lewis. Now working the ball around. Back to Davis at the free throw line. Stewart. Owens. Back to near side with Stewart. He's going to dribble around. Ball ends up in Lewis's hands. Wolves just working the ball around. Baumgartner thought about it. Stewart thought about it. Now drives. Attacks the rim. No good. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis goes up. Gets a foul. First one goes. Can't get the second one to fall. Loose ball. Wow.
Good hustle play by Tayton Stewart.
Tayton Stewart goes up and throws the ball underneath his legs off the Stratford defender to go out of bounds to keep the ball with the Wolves. Inbounded to Baumgartner. Now Lewis. Stewart. They're going to call the travel there. Stratford will take the ball out in front of the Wolves bench. Stratford able to get past the break, get an easy bucket that time. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Baumgartner, catch, shoot. In and out. Rebounded by 23. He's going to push the ball down the floor. Throws ahead. Tough Davis tried to get back to defend against the shot. Going to give up the foul and the bucket.
Foul number 25, Tough Davis. His first team second. The line shooting one, number 20, Dax Ross.
Bucket is good. Lewis pulls up, gives the ball back out. Now back in his hands. Owens at the logo. Now to
Oh, you got to
Davis.
watch that. Top of the key, when you get the ball, you got 3 people coming after you. So
Bumgarner with the rebound. He's going to drive, pulls up, blocked. I'm going to call the foul on Dice
it's gonna be on
Owens.
Dice. Yep.
Is that his first foul? I believe it is.
Yep.
Bulldogs do get past the break and then pull it back out to the top. Just over 3 minutes to go in this ball game.
That's his spot.
I was going to say, he was going to catch it, pull up. He drives, dishes late. Easy bucket.
Good pass.
Ball down to
inside.
Lewis. Lewis attacks. Reverse layup. Can't get it to fall. Stratford trying to take it the other way. One. An attack. Loses it. Gets it back, though. Layup is good. Stewart's going to pull up for 3. Long on that one. They're going to call the charge.
So that's the third time Dice tonight has sacrificed trying to pick up the charge. Finally got the call. That is tough to do when you got a big man like that coming in.
Yeah.
1:59 to go. Wolves down by 11, trailing 54-65.
It's like little sprints
Yeah.
from each team. Yeah. Now Davis's was a much longer sprint there for a little bit.
They
But
had 20 to come back from. So.
yeah, and so they were able to string that together. But right now Stratford able to kind of get things going a little bit. Extends that lead back out to 11. But the Wolves, I think they've got to settle back into what they were doing.
Yep.
Don't get, in these emotional games, especially early in the season, don't get lost in that.
Right.
Stay to what you're doing and just know it's going to work. Don't force things that you don't need to. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear us talking earlier, we'll have a rather lengthy break over the Christmas break. After this game, we'll come back. We'll be on the road at Marietta on January the 6th. And then the 8th, 9th, and 10th is the, man, is this the 5th? I think 4th, 5th?
Fifth.
Arbuckle Winter Classic?
Yeah.
I think, is this the 5th one? Holy cow.
I believe it is.
We already talked earlier off air about how, like, as you get older, the years fly by faster. Like, I can't believe there's already the 5th one. But
Right.
as we come out of the timeout, 1:59 to go. Wolves trailing by 11. Wolves to inbound. Gives to Tatum Stewart. He's going to try to get across half court. Dribbles through traffic. There's going to be a foul call.
It's going to be 3 on the Bulldogs. Each team sitting with 3 fouls.
Stewart drives, layup, and good. That's going to be a foul there on Stewart. I believe that's going to be his 4th.
Yep, that is his 4th. 1:31 to go.
A little bit of slick spot on the floor. Coach T to the rescue. Shout out Coach T. Works really hard every day for these Wolves. Tough going to have to come off for a minute. Ryder Davenport. Stratford to inbound. .23 drives, dishes out, pulls up from beyond the arc, over the back of the goal, so that'll be a Davis ball.
Back in for the Blue Bulls, number 24, Alex Aquanaga.
Tough back onto the floor, Davenport off. Must have been a quick discussion the coach needed to talk to him about.
I think it was speed against that offensive player for Stratford.
Okay, that makes sense. Good strategy call by the coaches there. Tough Davis at the high post. Bumgarner thought about it, gives back up.
Yeah, you got to know they're not going to give Bumgarner any open threes, as successful as he's been tonight. Right at a minute to go. Wolves have the ball down by 9.
Loose ball gets away from Tough. Picked up by Stratford.
That'll be that'll put Bulldogs in the bonus. So if Bobby, I hate to do it, but I'm going to give 2 different Wolves player of the game.
Okay.
First half, I'm going to give it to Grayson Bumgarner.
Okay.
Second half, I'm going to give it to Lewis.
I don't think I can argue with that at all. I think Grayson played phenomenal the first half. Really kind of,
He's had a good second half too, but Lewis has really come on strong here in the second half.
Absolutely. Trying to work the ball inside to Davis. Gives back out to Bumgarner. Pulls the trigger. Can't get that one to fall. Loose ball bouncing around. Picked up by Stewart. Stewart can't get that layup to fall. 25 seconds to go. Lewis has to foul, send them back to the free throw line. Whether the Wolves come out with a win or here or not, I will tell you, I've seen 2 very distinctly different teams play against Little Axe and against Stratford for the boys.
Gotcha.
I love what I've seen here tonight. Unfortunately, I don't know if this one's going to come out on our way. It doesn't appear that it's going to as we get late in this ballgame. But if this team is able to put a second and third quarter, extend those out to a full game, this team will be tough to beat.
I agree. And here's the thing about basketball playoffs. When you get to the basketball playoffs here in Oklahoma, it's like everybody's got 0 wins, 0 losses. Everybody starts equal.
Yep.
And so as long as this team can keep improving game after game after game, each person improving their tool set a little bit and getting better. Defensively, I think they're getting there. Offensively, relying on a couple of people for a lot of point production. Going to need to spread that out a little bit more.
You are going to need to spread that out. Again, we've talked about it earlier. You're going to have some guys that are over there on the bench with injuries right now. They're going to be able to come back. But the minutes that some of these guys are getting early is going to be big for the Wolves going later in the season. Just experience for the Wolves as the ball kind of bounces around, ends up in the hands of Owens, swings it across to Lewis. 5 seconds left. He's going to pull up a jumper, knocks down the three-pointer, brings it back to a 10-point ball game.
Hey, I love the defense I saw out of Tough Davis tonight. For a freshman, he played with a lot of tenacity. He played within himself. He didn't get emotional. He just got out there and did his job.
So we talked about those 2 players that we gave the Bumgarner and Lewis the players of the game. Bumgarner with 23 points, 8 for 15, 53% from field goal, 50%, 7 of 14 from beyond the arc. Isaac Lewis, 21 points. 8 for 18 for 44% within the arc, 2 of 5 at 40% from beyond the arc, but also Isaac 3 for 5, so a 60% free throw shooter.
Yeah.
So both of those guys played a phenomenal game tonight. Phenomenal minutes from Tuff Davis and Ryder Davenport, Dice Owens, some guys that are going to have to play a lot this year, and those guys are going to get better. Like you said, when you get into the playoffs, it's all equal, so you just got to get better as the season goes on, and they're doing just that. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us before the holiday. We want to wish everyone out there a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Go Sooners. We'll see you guys on January 6th in Marietta. We'll see y'all then.
Go Wolves.